Welcome to the house Roethlisberger-built, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Redhawks offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Vegas. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get it. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it, was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, led him for a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires on the move. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively,
Turning it on! Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneaking its tracks.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And listen, I'm aggressive by nature. I'm going for it on 4th down most of the time, but that negative play, does that give you a little pause?
It does, because if you're rattled right now, then you need to regroup, take the 3, and lift. Touchdown, UNLV. Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Finding open areas. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Finn. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Finding an escape route. The Red Hawks have taken it inside the 20. Holds and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big...
He's got it, 1st down and more. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, Red Hawks.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
UNLV, 21, Miami, Ohio, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Rebels offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's going to run it. Spins away from the defender. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the 1st down. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about breaks into the... continues to fight for yards. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Perry.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Back to pass, it's Finn. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Finn. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking for room. It's Brunson. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Miami, Ohio, 10.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Finn. He's got it down the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Weaver. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Red Hawks can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Red Hawks have a lot of options on second and inches. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Weaver. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
To kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Finn. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that...
Going deep. Makes a grab down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
By the receiver.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass, it's Finn. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gonna run it. It's Brunson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Offside, defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Smashes through the tackle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Red Hawks are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Lowers those pads. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. Hard running there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Finn. Hit as he throws. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. Look out, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got a little space. Turning it on. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's first, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw, it's Orji. Scrambling away. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Unloads quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45, on his way. Breaks into the open on the left. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Red Hawks with the 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Perry. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And the Redhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. Touchdown, Miami! Great job by the back on the option. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
And some room to work.
Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up by 25 over Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pressure coming. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Redhawks want to crank the tempo.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 20, he's got space. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. And the Redhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 6th play of the drive coming up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here comes the Heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Pulls it in, it's Brunson. Jumped on top of the pile. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
They want that clock to run. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the inside give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw, it's Finn. The short hands, it's Perry. Got room at the 35. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And the Red Hawks line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants it all. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The hand to the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go, final play of the game right here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.